Hello everyone, hello you bastards, welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix for the Robert Kubica Carimo Series 2008 Championship. Is doing really good. I need to think of an actual proper intro rather than saying all that because it's quite a mouthful. But it's just the Robert Kubica, well I'm driving this Robert Kubica in the 2008 season trying to win the championship. That is what this series is, if you don't know already, if you haven't been watching. But we're on round, we skipped the Monaco Grand Prix, so we're on round 10, 9, something like that. It's part 9, so that means we're on round 10. We did a double episode in Canada and France. But anyway, here we are for the Hungarian Grand Prix, a track I don't like. But to be fair, I actually did have quite good pace this weekend. And this mods I quite liked this version of the track, so it was a bit more flowing than usual. Even though it's the same layout and same track, I don't know why I'm saying that, it just felt better. But maybe that was just the setup, I don't know. Here we are in qualifying then. 4 laps, if you will, is a bit more appropriate there. But here on our first time lap, we actually got engine issues. It's overheating, and the engine has blown up on my first qualifying lap. And that's me out of qualifying. And because it was my first lap, I haven't actually set a time, so I will be starting last. I'll be starting on the back of the grid, and I have to make my way from 20 seconds up to wherever I can finish, I guess. We'll have to have a look. That's the first challenge. Let's see. We pull up to the side of the track. Let's go to the race.
Hello there. Welcome to Hungary. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula One. Hamilton first. Felipe Massa second. Raikkonen third. Kovalainen fourth. Heidfeld was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts fifth. Jarno Trulli sixth. Rubens Barrichello seventh. Alonso eighth. Jenson Button ninth. Rosberg 10th. Timo 11th.
Kazuki Nakajima
12th. Sebastian Vettel 13th. Mark Webber 14th. Sebastian Vettel 15th. Takuma Sato 16th. Coulthard 17th. Sutil 18th. Nelson Piquet 19th. Davidson 20th. Giancarlo Fisichella 21st. The Sauber driver 22nd.
Here we are then, on the grids for the Hungarian Grand Prix. As Storm Amy hits the UK, it's hitting Scotland. I'm not in Scotland, I'm in the south of England. But anyway, let's go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Giancarlo Fisichella's in 21st, so that's pretty helpful for me to know. No, it's not. It's completely, utterly irrelevant. But I'm starting to gain a lot of speed now. Of course, bogged down on the start, some pretty shit starts on this game. We have the inside line. We're going to do a classic Codemasters dive bomb once again. And that's me up into P12. No, 13 was. We take a look up the inside of Kazuki Nakajima. But we don't get past them. We do coming out of turn 1. Brilliant stuff. That's me up into P12. And I'm going to have a look at Timo Glock. We go down the inside into turn 2. Brilliant stuff. Really riding that curb like a... Well, let's not even finish that sentence. But I'm up into P11, so I've already gained half of the spots I need for one to win this race, which I probably won't be able to win this Grand Prix. But still nice to know I've pretty much made a move on half of the competitors. We've come out of the first sector now when I'm not far behind Nico Rosberg. My engineer's yapping on the ear in my ear. Someone's not been able to continue. Who cares? They're probably irrelevant. But I haven't been able to make much progress, so we're just settle in now into P11. It's always really important to gain as many positions as you can on the first lap, because the AI are usually a bit slow, especially in the first sector or two, as they get to grips with the race. And I'm going wide there. You got to be careful, because some of these curbs on the green Astro turf thing are really, really dodgy. You don't want to get on them. Coming into the final sector now. Brilliant stuff. I don't crash, because that would be terrible. And just considering my position, I don't know why we're bloody watching this. It's absolutely shocking. So slow. What is going on? The Honda in front of the Williams of Nico Rosberg there is going absolutely slow. It's not even the Honda. There's another car in front who I can't make out. It looks like... Well, I don't know what it bloody is. Anyway, we come on to the second lap of the Grand Prix. You can see we've got 10 laps of fuel in the car, so we're doing a 2-stop, maybe a 3-stop strategy, depending on what tyres are like. We're going to go down the inside of Nico Rosberg, but he goes down the inside of the car in front, but to no avail for neither of us. But I do get a great exit, and we overtake Nico Rosberg for P10. Jenson Button is in P9. We'll be having a look at him in a few moments' time. Or we have a look actually coming out of turn 2. We're side by side. That's a bit cheeky of me rounding outside into turn 3. No, Button has the inside line. But we're going to cut to the outside now for the next corner. It's going to be a fast corner, so we have to be really careful. Rounding outside, big balls manoeuvre, I guess. And that's me up into P9. And now Rubens Barrichello is ahead. He's in the last points competition. So it's only took me 1.5 laps to get up into the points almost. I just need to overtake Rubens Barrichello in the other Honda. I'm in a Honda sandwich right now through the chicane. Also, I did change some of the engine line set up so it doesn't blow up and overheat and all that. So it might be a bit more slow and straight, but that doesn't really matter because this is quite a slow, bloody cornery track. I don't know what the word is, can't remember. Mine's gone blank. As Rubens Barrichello track extends like a bastard. We go down the inside of him, going into the third sector, and that's me up into P8, up into the points, and I'm on the curb, and I've spun, and I've crashed into Barrichello. Luckily, he gets away with it. Luckily, I get away with it. So no one's got any damage from that. That could have been bad. Barrichello was actually on the grass there. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, go on the outside tarmac, and that's me spinning around. And all the progress I made, and I've hit the back of Mark Webber as well, just for good measure. So I've dropped down now P13. I was in P8, and now all the progress I was making has now been drawn to naught. I'm back outside of the points. Blinking Nora. Anyway, lap 3, I'm on the back of Timo Glock. As my voice absolutely just shuts down. I go down the inside. Mark Webber, of course, overtook the Toyota there. Now I've also overtook the Toyota of Timo Glock. And on lap 4, the start of lap 4, I'm on the back of Mark Webber. I'm going to look, see what's been going on. We get a good exit. Oof, get a bit closer. So I thought he was going to turn across me then, but luckily he doesn't. But I've got him, and I might have a look down the inside of Nico Rosberg as well into turn 2, which I do. Brilliant stuff there. That's a double overtake. That's me up into P10 once again. Back behind the 2 Hondas, it looks like. So hopefully it won't take me long to get past them, because I've already done it before in this race. Through 2 and 4 now, and we'll get a good run down into 4th gear. I can't bloody speak. I'm actually running out of bloody English skills. I'm just falling apart because it's quite a long take. But anyway, we're going to come through to the chicane. We'll have a look down the inside. No, I won't. Button does. He moves to the inside for no apparent reason. He goes across the curb as well, the cheeky bastard. As I'm just trying to catch myself there. I need to slow the fuck down. Apologies for the language there. My bad. But anyway, we're having a look at Button now. Brilliant exit. I seem to have better traction than AI. Because I'm making a lot of moves now coming out of corners, which is great. I'm not complaining. But I've made a move on Jenson Button now. And it won't be long before I make a move on his teammate, Rubens Barrichello here. 8 laps of fuel still left in the car. Felipe Massa has set the fastest lap of the race. Thought that the engineer was going to tell me he retired. But no, he hasn't. Down inside of Rubens Barrichello into the penultimate corner. And I'm back up into the points. 16 bastard seconds behind Fernando Alonso. But on lap 9, we're getting news now that someone's pitted. So we're going up into P7. Brilliant stuff. And on the next lap, going on to lap 10, someone else has bloody pitted. So I'm up into P6, which is great stuff. But I will be coming in for my stop now. Yeah, at the end of lap 11. I've got a few more laps in the car, laps of fuel in the car, but the tyres were going off. So I am going to switch to a free stop strategy. I'm more confident with that because I'm not the only one doing free stops. So if I was the only one, I probably would have tried and preserve my tyres. But if other drivers are doing it, it must be alright to do the free stop. Into the pits we must go then, getting some new tyres on the car. Brilliant stuff. We're going to come out the pits now, a 9.5 second stop. We're going to come out. It's going to be pretty close between me and Fernando Alonso coming out of the pits now, so we want to get an extra shot here. There we go. Here's another cinematic shot coming out of the pits now. As me and Fernando side by side. Fernando goes past me. I'm going to have the inside line though coming into turn 1. We're side by side. We touch a little bit. Fernando just about gets the position back for P7. I'll drop down to P8. And at the end of the next lap, Fernando Alonso gets caught up behind a lapped Force India there, and I go past him. I was stuck behind him for that whole lap, and literally nothing happened that whole stint. It was absolute chaos in that first stint because I was starting at the back and I had a lot of stuff positions to make up. But literally nothing happened for that stint, and I come in for my second stop in a day, 6.6 second stop. So I don't know what I did. Did I get fuel in the car? Did I get? I must have done something to have a short stop. I can't remember. Coming out now is Nick Heifeld, my teammate. I overtake him for P6. I do need to pit one more time. I'm pretty sure Heifeld's on the 2 stops, so he won't have any problem getting past me. I actually almost forget to come to the pits here. That would have been chaotic anyway, but I do remember last minute, and I'm coming in now for just a little bit of fuel. So I need to get to the end of the Grand Prix. New tyres. Am I going to get new tyres? No, I don't know. What was the point? Because the tyre... There we go. I was going to say the whole point of doing a freestyle was because the tyre wear was bad. And like, I don't know, so I was a bit confused there. But luckily the Sauber mechanics do put on the new boots. And as to me, I will be coming out on P7 because Mark Webber's about 7 bloody years behind me. And here I am at 30, I've caught up to the back of Jarno Trulli in a Toyota once again. Coming on to the main straight now, I'm going to be a lot slower, at least I should be anyway. But I'm in the slipstream, but that won't do much. So if I want to overtake him, I'm going to have to outbrake him by about 7 years into turn 1. Up into 6th gear, up into 7th, down into turn 1, braking quite a lot later than Jarno Trulli. And I'm up into P7, but no, it's Jarno Trulli getting a switchback and he's made me look like a mug. Brilliant exit from the Italian driver there. Now I go back down into P7, so that's not good. But here, on lap 33, we've got 2 laps to go now. It's going to be now or no if I want to take P6 in this Grand Prix. 1 more point to my championship tally as I go down the inside. And that's me up into P6. As Trulli does not get a switchback, he does not get a good exit. So that's me comfortably up into P6. 3 points then from this Grand Prix. Now I started last, so I'll take that. Hamilton wins, Kovalainen in second, and McLaren 1-2. And I come home in 6th place. Blinking Nora, I don't know why I was struggling to speak then. Blinking Nora. Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. Kovalainen was second, Raikkonen was third, wasn't he? Both BMWs in the points. Heifeld actually finishes ahead of me. Can't remember the last time that happened, but that was because I did start from last. So my podium streak's come to an end. I got first in Canada, first in France, second in Silverstone, first in Hockenheim, and now I'm 6th in the Hungaroring. So we'll have to have a look at what that does for the championship. I don't know because I haven't actually made the table yet, so it'll be pretty interesting to see. Felipe Massa's in 4th, so it's a pretty, standard top 6 there, one's in order. Mark Webber is the last point scorer. Alonso just missing out. Timo Glock's in 10th. Rosberg, PK, Button, Barrichello. 2 laps down. Quite a lot of drivers getting lapped then. So quite a lot of pace disparity, I guess, if that's the bloody phrase. Coulthard was the only driver to retire, and he retired due to brake failure on the opening lap. Adrian Sutil, 5 laps down. You slow bastard. But anyway, that has been the Hungarian Grand Prix. Next time, we'll be going to Valencia for the European Grand Prix. Now that will be really interesting because Valencia... it's a really interesting circuit, I guess. So, yeah, I hope to see you there.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?